So, hi everyone, my name's Simon. I'm from the sales campaigns team. I'm going to talk to you very briefly. It's not going to take an hour on optimizing investment and profitability with the Partner Growth Program. My question to you guys is ask questions. I will get to them at the end. I'm not going to stop during the presentation. So I'm going to quickly present to you an overview of our, I'll quickly get to the agenda. We'll talk quickly about co-op accruals in 2021. We'll then talk about our global promotions and then what we refer to as targeted promotions. And again, please, any questions that you have, write them down in the Q&A or in the chat, and I'll come to them at the end, and we can do it. And I'll stay around at the end of the session for as long as I need to answer any questions. So I'm going to jump straight into it. And the first thing we're going to look at is co-op accruals in 2021. So increasing marketing spend by aligning towards our strategic pillars. Now, if you're a 2-star partner listening here, of course, this is accrued via distribution. If you're 3-star and above, this is automatic directly to you. It's 6% on a new customer product. So any bookings that take place in H1, you'll see in your budget coming up from the 1st of July. 6% on a new customer product, obviously going after those new customers is the top priority. Therefore, the highest percentage will accrue. The new technologies, which is Harmony and our CloudGuard portfolio, 3%. On both of this is in a new addition. So 3% on every CloudGuard dollar, 3% on every Harmony dollar will go towards co-op to reinvest back into the business. And Infinity Threat Prevention, this is the large subscription model deals. 3% on the full deal will also go back into the co-op. So that's just a very quick overview on some changes we've made for the co-op accruals. That's already live. So any bookings that you've done so far already, any business from CloudGuard or Harmony will already be reflected in your H2 budget coming up in about 5 weeks' time. So that's a quick overview on that one. Let's jump in now to our global promotions. So first of all, how can you reach our global promotions? Well, you can go into the Partner Map portal, which I should hope and I'll be glad that you're all familiar with. You click on the sales and knowledge. And under the incentives section, click on the promotions tab. And here you'll see our 6 global promotions. A global promotion meaning a promotion that's running globally for at least the next 6 months. And you'll see that in 6 individual squares here. And at the top, you'll see banners that will move, and we'll get into that later on what we call our running promotions, which are more targeted, unique promotions that sort of come and go. And are worth knowing about. So that's the promotions page. I encourage everybody to be familiar. You can go in each of the 6 boxes. You'll be able to click, learn more, and see all sorts of details, conditions, benefits for each of the promotions. And you can find that, and we update that all the time. And I would highly recommend going in. So let's look at deal registration first of all. Protecting your deal and securing more margin when aligning with our strategic pillars. So our first portion of deal registration, the importance of deal registration is number one, if you are a partner with a deal registration, you're essentially protected for the customer that you are working with. What that means is if another partner comes along and tries to work on that deal, if you have that commitment and deal reg approved already, only you will get additional discounts on top of the default. Only you can add additional promotions on top, and only you can get an NSP on that deal. So that's the protection that you can have. We encourage to register deals as often as possible and as early as possible to ensure that you have that protection. So that's the protection element of the deal reg. Now let's look at the security element. So the secure is increasing and securing additional margin. Again, when aligning with our strategic pillars. So you'll see the pattern here. Deal registrations on new customers. That's an additional 25% on top of your default discounts. That's the starting price pre-NSP. On the new technologies, CloudGuard and Harmony, that's 15%. Of course, if it's a new customer, you'll get the larger of the two. So you'll get the 25 points. They don't stack. You always get the best option. And if it's an Infinity Threat Prevention deal, it'd be 12%, again, as part of that unique subscription model pricing structure. So it's 25 on the new customer, 15 on the emerging technologies, and 12 on that Infinity Threat Prevention. So again, we're combining that protection of the deal with the security of the discounts and of the margin. And we'll encourage, again, deal reg early, deal reg often, and make sure that you have the best advantage on that deal. So that's the deal registration program in a nutshell. We'll move on quickly to where you can actually see the details of your deal registration. So again, click on that sales of knowledge within the partner map, look at the incentive section, and you'll click on my deal registrations. You will then receive a unique view of all of your deal registrations, just for you as your reseller. You'll be able to see or distributor. You'll be able to see what status those deal registrations are in, the ID of the deal registration. You'll be able to see the deal type. If this is a new customer or an emerging tech deal, you'll be able to see that here, and what level of additional discount. So here, this is an existing customer. So it's a default deal reg and there's no additional discount. If this was a new customer, you'd see 25% in a nice red letters here. You can see the name of the customer, which distributor has been selected for the deal, and who at Checkpoint is your point of contact on that deal. And finally, you can see the validity. So again, this is in the sales and knowledge, my deal registrations page. You'll be able to see this. So now let's move on from deal reg and let's talk quickly about the cybersecurity learning credits promotion. And this promotion is very simple. It's a promotion that's really directed to the end user, but you can of course use this to your advantage as part of your sale. On every deal above $20,000 for a new customer, net to Checkpoint, the customer will receive 35 free cybersecurity learning credits. Each credit is worth $100. So that's $3,500 worth of Checkpoint CLCs. That's on a 25K deal. 200K deals receive 50 free credits. And these credits can be used by your customers for a wealth of things, from training, consulting, exams, for CPX in the future when we return to a paid CPX model, labs, incident response, and cyber range. The idea here being that, of course, new customers need to be trained on our products, and you guys can bring this to the sales table before closing a deal. So you can say, when you go ahead and close this deal with us, to the customer, the customer directly will receive $3,500 or $5,000 worth of training and knowledge vouchers for their use. And I think that's, it's a good sales tool and also a benefit for keeping the customer and creating that stickiness that we're all looking for. So that's on the cybersecurity learning credits promotion. Again, any questions on what you've seen so far, please write it down now throughout the session, and I'll come to it shortly when we get to the end. The next promotion is the educational institutions promotion. Very simple. Any customer is an educational customer, so that's a library, a university, a high school, a religious organization, anything that can be considered an educational customer. The customer or you guys will receive a 20% end discount on the product and services. So not on the support section, but on the products and services. And that's stackable on top of everything else. So that's after your default discounts, after your deal reg discounts. This is an additional 20% end discount at the end of that calculation for you to take advantage of with your educational customers. It can be applied through the quoting tool. It can be applied directly with us. And make sure you're taking advantage of this offer so that we can obviously secure more additional customers, educational customers. Trading promotion is a familiar promotion. It's pretty simple. When you return an old Checkpoint appliance, you'll receive up to a 100% credit on the price of that old appliance, up to a 20% discount on the new appliance that you are purchasing. So I'll say that again. If you return a box to buy a new box, you will receive up to the full price of the old box, as long as it's not more than 20% of the new box that you are buying or that is being bought or you are transacting with us. And that's on any quantum, what we call firewall hardware solution, anything that is a product, return it, take advantage of the benefit. And again, that's an additional credit line. It's a credit, that's a credit line on top of your default discounts and your deal registrations. So these are stackable and make sure you can take advantage of them. Finally, our partner in-house program, or NFR as you might be familiar with it, offers you guys as our valued resellers a 70% discount on Checkpoint products for your own internal use. Not to be confused with demo appliances, which is to run demonstrations with customers. This is to secure your internal infrastructure. You can receive a 70% discount, and that's 500 capsule and endpoint seats. Now that's indeed 500 of the entire Harmony family. One management server, 200 cloud security posture management, formerly Dome9 seats, 500 SandBlast Mobile, Harmony seats, and any 4 boxes from our full appliance range. So you could purchase 4 boxes per year at any size from our full appliance range at a 70% discount to secure your own internal environment. So that can be 2 small boxes, 2 large boxes. It can be 4 large boxes. You have that customization and freedom to choose whatever you need to secure your environment. And now we're going to talk quickly about our 2 running promotions. The first one is CloudMania 2021. I hope you've all heard of it already. This is a sales incentive for the partner reps directly. And here it's very simple. For any CloudGuard inbound deal registration deal that is registered, approved, and booked within 2021, the partner sales rep directly, so your salespeople, will receive a $400 gift card on deals between 10K to 50K and an $800 gift card for deals above 50K. Now, there are some rules and conditions. We can't give this to everyone. The eligibility is, first of all, the CloudMania 2021 code must be included in the deal registration by the sales rep submitting it. The deal size refers to the CloudGuard portion of the deal. This is not included on renewals. And the inbound deal reg must mean that we are not already working on that deal. The final thing, of course, is that the reseller, and we've made this very clear, it is the obligation of the direct partner seller themselves to make sure that they are eligible to take part in this promotion. And when any deal is closed, we will reach out to the partner organization and ensure the eligibility to take part. If you guys, as the partner organization, tell us that we cannot provide this incentive to your reps, that's fine. They will not be eligible, but it's on you guys to make sure before you're applying and registering these deals that you know you can take part and benefit from these gift cards. And that's on cloud. And then we're running a similar motion for Harmony in Q2. We're about to announce expanding this into the rest of 2021. On CloudMania, that's for the full financial year of 2021 on all the deals going forwards from today. Harmony at the moment, it's till the end of Q2. The same conditions exactly. There is a hashtag Harmony Q2 code that must be included. And here it's on any Harmony deal size between 5K to 10K, it's a $100 Amazon gift card. If it's between 10K to 50K, it's a $400 Amazon gift card. And if it's greater than 50K, it's an $800 Amazon gift card. Again, same rules apply. You must check the eligibility. The responsibility is on you guys and your teams to ensure that they are eligible to take part. And we will reach out on a case-by-case basis after every deal to ensure that we can provide this incentive. Those are running. We have lots of other sort of competitions, incentives, running promotions. And again, I would just encourage you to go into our promotions page to check them out. It's the revolving banner at the top, and you'll be able to see more information along that. So that's it. I told you it wouldn't take an hour. It's taken 19 minutes, in fact. That's our global promotions, our co-op accruals for H2, and our running promotions. If you have any questions, please email sales campaigns. You can email me directly. And I'm going to stay now on the line for a bit. For any questions that you may have, please just include them on the Q&A or in the chat. And I'll have a look now if we have any. So here we have a question around renewal price of subscriptions for NFR licenses. Are they also discounted? The answer to that is unfortunately not. The discount offered on the NFR licenses, the 70%, is on the product or the service if it's a Harmony or a CloudGuard, but it's on the product itself. It's not, the discount is not on the support or on the services, but it's on the actual appliance itself. When it comes to the renewal, then it will follow the standard renewal procedure. So I believe that that clarifies that one. If there are any other questions, I'm going to stick around. So just type away and I'll be here.
Thank you, Simon. Si tienen una pregunta, una queja, algo, lo pueden poner en el chat o en el Q&A. Gracias.
So here we have a question. Deal registration is only for partners, or can the DISTI participate? And that's a great question. So first of all, the deal registration protection is on the reseller. The distributor can submit deal registrations on behalf of their resellers with pleasure, and you can protect your authorized, your two-star partners, etc. So yes, the protection will be at the reseller level, but you can submit deal registrations on behalf of your partners. In terms of these two campaigns that are incentivizing reps on the Harmony and CloudGuard deal registrations, there we pay based on the email address. So if the email address of the submitter is a distributor, they will receive the benefit. If the email address is a reseller, their reseller will receive the benefit. So distributors and resellers are both eligible for these incentives. And for the wider deal registration, a distributor can submit a deal registration on a partner's behalf, but the benefit is to the reseller itself. So I have a question here on, for trade-in appliances, what is the step-by-step, and is it better to buy a new appliance? Well, the trade-in is when buying a new appliance. So what will happen is you will go into the quoting tool and you will put in your new appliance that you are looking to buy. You will then have an option to click Add Promotion, select for trade-in. It's all very self-intuitive. You'll click, when it says select to trade-in, you will select or put in the MAC ID or the number of the appliance that you are returning to Checkpoint, and it will automatically calculate, based on what you are returning, the discount that is applied on the new product that you are buying. So that's for new product. It's all within the quoting tool, very self-intuitive. Just look out for the promotions tab there. So that's on that one. We have another question. So again, it says here, if it's cheaper to rebuy the NFR appliance every year than to renew the subscriptions on the appliance, that doesn't make sense. That's an internal way for you to do it. If that makes sense to you and that works, then that's fine. But again, why would, renewals are on the support, whereas here we're talking about the appliance, not the service. When it comes to the Harmony or CloudGuard, which anyway is a service, it's not really renewal, it's an extension of the license. So that's fine. If you're looking for a discount on an NFR discount on the support only, that's not offered in the first place either. The NFR discount is on the product and service line only of 1 year service that's included. The trade-in is done at the time. A question here is, when is the trade-in done? The trade-in is done at the time of the renewal. Well, it's not a renewal, it's at the time of purchase, because you're making a new purchase. So what happens is, when you're coming to the end of life of the old box that you would like to remove, and you would like to purchase a new box, let's say you're upgrading to a 6400 or whatever it may be, at the time of that new purchase of the new box, then you select that you are trading in the old box that was sitting at the customer. So it's all part of that same process. So a question here is asking if all opportunities require a DR, no matter the amount. And I'll put it to you simply. Our policy is on all deals above 20K, there must be a DR. That is mandatory. If it's below 20K, it is not mandatory, but we highly recommend to do so. For the reasons I explained earlier, there's additional discount benefits and the protection element. You don't need to submit a DR if the deal is under 20K. There's no obligation. We won't hold back an order. If it's above 20K, we will, and it must be. But we recommend on every deal, no matter the size, to submit a deal registration to ensure that you get the additional discount benefits and the protection offered, and that you have that deal secured.
¿Alguna otra pregunta para Simon? Si no, vamos a terminar esta sesión. Thanks so much, Simon, for your presentation on the promotions. A todos vamos a terminar esta sesión. Si tienen alguna duda o una pregunta, pueden mandarlo a nuestro alias, LA-bajo, sales@checkpoint.com o directamente a Simon. Muchísimas gracias a todos.